Facebook owes us $725 million and there's a way for you to actually get it? Let's talk about it. Welcome to Clean Tech, home of daily technology news and reviews, and today we're going to be talking about Facebook. Today's video is brought to you by CleanPhone. More on them at the end of the video. So, American users who had an active Facebook account between May 2007 and December 2022 could get some free cash soon. You'll have to file a claim by August 25th, 2023 to get it though. Let's jump right in. So if you're a US Facebook user who had an active account between May 24th, 2007 and December 22nd, 2022, you may be able to receive a portion of a multi-million-dollar class action settlement related to user privacy. Yes, that is something that Facebook did that they weren't supposed to, and because of that, they're actually being required to pay. Not that they're admitting to anything, but it's just how these things roll out. So yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have like so-and-so in damages or, you know, like a breach of information or anything of that like nature. And you know, you could have been just fine throughout this entire time period, and you should still be eligible to apply for this claim. Facebook parent company Meta agreed to pay $725 million to resolve a lawsuit accusing it of granting Cambridge Analytica and other third parties access to private user data, which a judge has tentatively approved. The tech giant also faced accusations it misled users about how much control they had over their private information. Meta, however, denies it did anything wrong. Obviously, that is their marketing or, you know, the media coverage of sorts kind of stance, if you will, where they obviously don't want to own up to anything because that's just bad rep for the company, and they can stand to lose business worth of billions of dollars over this. So and that's obviously in terms of users, in terms of the Facebook stock. So like they don't want to commit to or admit to anything bad, at least on media. If you'd like to make a claim, however, you can do so online by August 25th, 2023. There's going to be a link in the description box down below that you can go to actually file the claim. After answering a few questions, you'll then be able to choose how you'd like to be paid, whether that's through direct deposits, a prepaid gift card, or the likes of PayPal. So there's a couple of options that are available to you. Alternatively, you can apply by mail. To do that, you'll need to print and fill out a few forms. Also, links to those will be given in the description box down below, and then send them to a settlement administrator in Pennsylvania. So I'm not sure why you would go about doing it that way, because I mean the online method is pretty straightforward. You go to a specific URL, fill up your details, and Bob's your uncle. In 2018, Cambridge Analytica, a now defunct consulting firm that worked with former President Donald Trump's campaign, accessed the private data of as many as 87 million Facebook users, thus prompting the lawsuit. A researcher who was granted permission by Facebook to deploy an app harvesting user data gave Cambridge Analytica the information. That lawsuit eventually expanded to cover other cases where Facebook was accused of granting access to user data without their consent to other third parties. Obviously, a big no-no. Not something that you're supposed to do, because privacy, hey, if God forbid there's a war at any point in the future, it's going to be fought because of information, because that's the new currency of the modern world, and everybody wants their hands on that because that just means more money. According to the lawyers of the plaintiff, the proposed $725 million settlement is the largest ever achieved in a US data privacy class action case. It's also the most Meta's ever paid to settle a class action lawsuit. Is it good? No. Is it bad? Probably. Did they do something that's actually really shady and questionable? Most likely. But then again, are they admitting to it? No, they're not. But they're still willing to make the whole thing go away, class action, you know, because of the settlement, and so they can't really bring the same thing back up in court because they don't want the bad rep. So that's what's happening. Let me know down in the comment section below if this is something that you've already filed a claim for, if you're gonna be filing a claim very soon, or you know, sometime in the future, but hopefully before the 25th of August, because that's the last day. And overall, in general, what are your thoughts about Facebook's whole stance on things? Do you think they did it? Do you think they didn't do it? Let's just talk. down in the comment section below. CleanPhone is the perfect phone for your kids because it allows you to manage everything on the phone remotely. It has tons of amazing features, such as easily allowing you to pick and choose which apps and games your child can use, provides you access to active phone monitoring including SMS and phone call usage, allows you to control how long and how often your kids can use apps or the internet. You can even check their call and SMS logs including inbound and outbound calls and messages, and it is the perfect way to manage their screen time. Check them out in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day.